I'm Hannah Nordman, and this is Hot Roster Now. And this weekend, we were absolutely spoiled in the sports department. From beginning to end, we got some of the very best stories of the year, starting at Augusta National. After bogeying the 10th and 11th holes on Sunday, you could almost hear Sergio Garcia's words from Postmasters 2012. That's when Garcia told Spanish media, "I'm not good enough. In 13 years, I've come to the conclusion that I need to play for second or third place." But it seems he was finally tired of finishing second. He birdied 14 and eagled 15 to pull even with Justin Rose. A missed short putt for birdie on 18 delayed his victory just one playoff hole before celebrating his first career major after coming short 73 times before. Roberto Luongo took to Twitter with his always hilarious take on big sports moments, while Luke Donald tweeted Sergio less impressed and more annoyed. Real talk, who still plays Words with Friends? Congratulations, Sergio, you certainly earned this one. Over to the NHL, which wrapped up its regular season yesterday, but not without some great moments. The Red Wings won their final game played in the Joe Louis Arena 4-1, and as is tradition, an octopus hit the ice in celebration, then another and another. Over the course of the game, a whopping 31 octopi made their way onto the playing surface, a send-off fitting for an arena of that prominence. Brian Bickle brought pretty much everyone to tears with his shootout goal Sunday night. After being diagnosed with MS back in November, Bickle announced this weekend that Sunday's game would be his last. Tied at 3, the Canes and Flyers headed to a shootout. Bickle was sent out as Carolina's first shooter and put it in the back of the net. He received high fives from his team as well as the entire Flyers bench, as well as a roar from the Philadelphia crowd. The three-time Stanley Cup champion retires with 66 goals and 136 points in 395 games. And Connor McDavid reached a point we thought no one would reach this season. With 2 points in his final game and 25 points in his final 14, McDavid is the only player to reach 100 points this season and captured his first of, I'm sure, many Art Ross trophies. In fact, McDavid was the only player to reach at least 90 points this season. At just 20 years and 2 months old, he becomes the third youngest player to win the award behind just Sidney Crosby and Wayne Gretzky, and the 8th youngest player to reach 100 points. Crosby and Gretzky factoring on that list twice each before his current age. The Oilers have won 9 straight at home, heading into the playoffs where they'll take on the Sharks. Don't forget, the road to the Stanley Cup begins with 5 games this Wednesday night, and you'll find hot roster cards throughout the playoffs. And finally, in the NBA, Russell Westbrook cemented the inevitable. He logged his 42nd triple-double of the season against the Denver Nuggets to break the 55-year record set by Oscar Robertson. Despite ending the Nuggets season with his 50-point, 16-rebound, and 10-assist performance, the Denver crowd erupted at the record-setting feat with just over 4 minutes to go. It's his third 50-plus point triple-double, all of them this season, and more than any other player has in their career. Oh, and he also hit the game-winning triple at the buzzer to officially eliminate Denver. So you could say he had a pretty good night. That's it for me. Remember to check HotRoster for their cards available tonight. And for those of you who don't know what HotRoster is, check it out. Go to HotRoster.com, download the app, give it a try. It's like no other fantasy game you've ever played. And then for help winning the game, check out Hot Roster Today with Cam Stewart and Gary and Thorne every weekday at 4:30 Eastern on the Fantasy Sports Network and 6:30 Eastern on Game TV. For Hot Roster Now, I'm Hannah Nordman.